From the grand stage to the disciplined training field, Kim Taehyung now officially holds a title that makes ARMY proud. Not only is he a world-class idol, but now he's also a special force warrior. But in the midst of his success in the military, there is one thing that makes his heart heavy. His expression of longing on Weverse successfully made ARMY melt. What's the full story? Here's Taehyung's incredible military journey. Kim Taehyung has proven himself not only as a talented singer, but also as a formidable figure in the military. Since the initial announcement of his military service, many have wondered how Taehyung would fare in an environment that is very different from idol life. Now, after several months of hard training, Taehyung has earned the title of Special Force Warrior, an achievement that cannot be underestimated. The Special Force Warrior title is given to soldiers who show outstanding performance in military training. The process is not easy, involving various stages of rigorous physical and mental tests. To achieve this title, a soldier must have optimal physical strength, the ability to survive in extreme situations, and well-honed combat skills. In other words, Taehyung didn't just go through formal military service, but he actually engaged in intensive training that tested his limits. As a member of a Special Forces unit, Taehyung is trained for a variety of combat scenarios, from close-quarters combat to survival strategies, to missions that require a high level of teamwork. This is no ordinary training, but rather a test that can only be completed by those who are truly mentally steeled. In several reports from his peers, Taehyung is known as a person who does not give up easily, always tries to do his best, and has a strong leadership spirit. Many armies were initially worried about how Taehyung would adapt to military life, but looking at his accomplishments, it's clear that he's not only survived, but also developed into an exceptional soldier. The title of Special Force Warrior is not only an achievement, but also a testament to Taehyung's dedication and hard work, even outside of showbiz. But despite his success in the military, there's one thing he still can't forget: ARMY. After several months of rigorous training and being away from his previous life, Taehyung finally took the time to greet his fans on Weverse. And there, he revealed his heart. In his post, Taehyung wrote a simple but meaningful expression of his longing. He shared how he misses the days with ARMY, how he often remembers the moments on stage, and how he looks forward to the day when he can sing again and meet his fans in person. His expression immediately moved ARMY to tears. Many felt both proud and sad, because even though he has achieved a lot in the military, there is still a part of his heart that always goes to his fans. ARMY's reactions immediately filled Weverse with thousands of comments of support, messages of longing, and wishes for Taehyung to stay healthy and strong through the rest of his military service. Some said that they would always wait for his return. Others shared beautiful moments from BTS concerts, and many expressed how much they appreciated Taehyung's hard work, both as an idol and as a soldier. More interestingly, some of Taehyung's unit mates also gave testimonies of how he went about his daily life in the military. They mentioned that Taehyung remains humble, humorous, and always brings positive energy despite the rigors of military training. He even entertains his friends with his jokes and still shows his friendly and caring side. Taehyung's success in the military has further strengthened his image as a person who is not only talented on stage, but also has extraordinary mental and physical endurance. Many fans feel that his accomplishment is something to be cherished, and they can't wait for the day he returns home. Currently, Taehyung still has a few months left before his service is over. However, with his outstanding achievements, he has left an unforgettable mark on the military. Not many idols have achieved the title of Special Force Warrior, and this further confirms that Taehyung is not only an entertainer, but also a man with a high fighting spirit. Many believe that military experience can drastically change a person, both physically and mentally. Taehyung, who was previously known as a relaxed and humorous person, has now undergone training that tested his body and mind to the limit. From extreme physical training, survival tactics, to military strategy training, all of this has molded him into a more disciplined and stronger person. A soldier who earns the title of Special Force Warrior must not only be physically strong, but also have exceptional mental resilience. This means that Taehyung has gone through tough tests that not just anyone can face. Not only does he face physical challenges such as long-distance running in full gear, shooting practice in extreme conditions, or surviving in cold temperatures without any assistance, but he must also be able to control his mind to stay focused and not give up. Many ARMYs wonder how this experience will affect him when he returns to showbiz. Will he return with a more serious and stern image? Or will it bring new wisdom that further enriches her as an artist? One thing that is clear is how Taehyung is increasingly respected not only by his fans, but also by many people in South Korea. The title of Special Force Warrior is not just a personal achievement, but also something that increases his status and pride as a citizen. Many Koreans have a high regard for those who serve in the military with dedication, let alone achieve such a great feat. In addition, Taehyung's colleagues in BTS have also been increasingly supportive of him. Although they are all currently serving in different units, communication between them is maintained. Several times, RM and J-Hope, who entered the military first, hinted on Weverse that they were proud of Taehyung's achievements. Even Suga, who is currently serving as a social worker, talked about Taehyung on his broadcast, revealing that he also misses their time together. However, despite Taehyung's success in the military, there is one question that continues to resonate among ARMYs. After this, what's next? As we know, before leaving for the army, Taehyung had left many surprises for his fans. His solo album, Layover, managed to gain a lot of appreciation, not only in South Korea, but also globally. His unique music, full of distinctive jazz and R&B nuances, has shown his mature artistic side. Many believe that after completing his military service, Taehyung will return with bigger and bolder music projects. But what about his acting career? Before entering the military, Taehyung had also shown interest in returning to acting. With the military experience he has forged, it is not impossible that he will return with a more serious acting project, perhaps a role as a soldier, or even a more complex character than he has portrayed before. However, despite all the speculations, one thing is for sure: ARMY will still be here, waiting patiently. Taehyung has proven that he is someone who can succeed in any field, whether on stage, in front of the camera, or in the disciplined training field. And whatever he does after this, the world will surely welcome him with open arms. Taehyung isn't just coming back as an idol. He will return as a stronger, wiser, and more prepared man to face the world. And when that day comes, one thing is for sure: ARMY will always be there to welcome him back with unchanging love.